Hello and welcome to Double the Dice and another installment of Tomb of Annihilation. Last time, our crew were heading towards the coast to rendezvous with their transport back to Port Nine-Zaru. But first, they wished to stop by Bio's residence to drop him off. On their way, they were attacked by vicious tri-flower fronds, which Yenben rolled. After defeating them, Yenben rolled a nat 20 and got poison from all of them. Gathered several poisons from them. And on night 21 of our exploration, Lila had a dark vision of the night hag who had tormented her previously. Although, after reviewing our notes a little bit, we have realized it's only 21 days of them being in the jungle, whereas we are currently at the morning of day 24 overall. Now, let's join our newly named team, the Spellkites, and refresh our memories about who is playing today. So, starting from this side.
My name is Bob the Krill. I'm playing John J. Seal, and we're camping out of the rain, and I got some new spells that are going to deal some big pain. Let's go.
I'm Jay. I'm the local tiefling bardlock, and I'm ready to get out of the jungle.
I'm Yenben, our surly bugbear ranger who talks a little like this.
Hi, I'm Gala Drummond, and I'm playing Lila Clegg, our half-orc druid who still does bear stuff, but also better bear stuff.
And special thanks to our powerful technomancer, the Bread Pirate Ryberts. And finally, I'll be your GM for the evening. I'm riding shotgun. I'm just along for the ride. Now, as your watch continues, I believe the last watch was John J. Seal and Yenben in the second watch.
Mm-hmm.
Close to the end of that, John, your watch is coming to an end and you hear restlessness coming from the area where Lila was sleeping. What do you do?
Well, I'm going to look over, see if I can see anything over there. Is it just Lila?
You look over and you see Lila is covering herself in her blankets and tossing and turning significantly, and then you see her wake up with a start.
Ah!
Ah!
Ah! Lila!
Ah!
What are you doing?
Well, I was sleeping.
Yeah, you're supposed to be resting.
I think.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I had another dream about the hag.
I think John just jumps up and points his hand at you, and fire starts coming out of his fingertips slightly. Are you Lila, or are you taken over by the hag right now?
And Lila's just like, I'm looking at your finger, and I'm
Who gave
I'm
this
pretty
man
fascinated.
superpowers?
What?
He did.
Who gave this man magic powers? This is irresponsible.
Correct.
I mean, it's me.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's you, the hag? Yenben! Yenben!
No, it's
Ben.
me, Lila,
The
obviously.
hag's taking over Lila.
For this entire
awake.
conversation, Yenben has faded into the darkness beyond the firelight and is looking at where Lila was sleeping.
He's just out.
Yep,
Okay.
no, Yenben's taken camouflage. He's in the darkness, skulking and trying to find what's going on.
Lila, you see Yenben totally disappear from your vision because gloomstalkers are invisible to creatures with dark vision. When they want to be.
In the
And
darkness, I am invisible to anything with dark vision.
I'm definitely making this squinty face because I saw you at one point, so I know you're here somewhere, and I know that I have dark vision and I can't see you, so I'm like, what the?
I think
You've
we've got
definitely
her.
seen him do this before, though. Like none of
So,
this. shit's
why are you doing this right now?
Or not seen him do this before? You've seen him not do this before?
Well, I guess the question in my mind is, why is he doing this right now? I'm okay. The hag's not here.
I don't believe you. You're acting very hag-like right now.
Okay, John.
Do something that only Lila would do.
Only Lila would.
Slap him.
Oh, good. That's where someone else's head went too. Perfect.
Just Gondolo just pipes up and says, "Slap him and make him shut up. We're trying to rest."
It's not Lila. She's been possessed.
No, and I'm going to use the Druidcraft cantrip to. Can I make a small, like, illusory plant, basically?
Yeah.
Grow like a small illusory plant?
You can make an actual plant.
Okay,
Is
well,
it
I'm
like
going
a
to make an
small-sized
actual
plant?
plant, and I'm going to hand it to John. Like a small.
What kind of plant is it?
It's a little vine, and it has roundish purple flowers that have a bunch of petals. So it's a little flowering vine, basically, with a little purple flower on it.
Oh, Lila, it is you. Oh, it's all good, everybody. Everybody, lower your defense. It's just Lila. So what happened?
I told you, I had a terrible dream about the hag. I don't think it was actually her, but just, nobody
I
wants that.
look for any signs of something passing in and out of this camp.
Make
Footprints,
a survival check.
bent grass, broken twigs, anything like that. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's you are comforted by the presence of some of those tracks and markings and things. Things from other unrelated animals and creatures that have been moving through. From what you remember about the Night Hag herself is she moved through the ethereal. So
Right.
if she were to appear, then you would really be looking for the absence of tracks.
Right. Okay.
But since you see stuff, animals kind of have a sense of these sorts of creatures and would probably avoid an area where they would feel uncomfortable.
Okay. But no set of footprints near Lila or anything like that that
Nothing
would
like that.
indicate the hag either. Okay.
Can I take the vine flower from you, Lila?
Mhm.
Lila, this is the first time anybody has ever given me a flower before.
Oh, you seem like you
Thank you
like
so
kind of-
much. I'm gonna give you a
You're
hug
welcome.
and put it on my like ear,
Um,
under my hair.
I accept the hug. And your tiny elf shoulders are embraced by very large orc arms.
They like dig in.
Right.
Very bony.
Crush you a little bit,
Just
like,
like-
ah!
Poking her
Little
biceps.
squish.
Thank you so much.
You're
Okay,
very welcome.
I gotta get back to my watch.
Okay, well, I would like to finish my sleeps if
Yes.
I can.
The real life height difference between Bob and Galadremen versus the in-game height difference between Lila and John makes me laugh so hard because they just switch.
Yep, this is accurate. This is true.
I can play dwarf in real life. I want to do other things.
All right, and with that, your watch comes to a close, and nothing too exciting rolls around. I hear whispers from our technomancer. What are you saying? We already rolled for rain. There was no rain last night. It was actually surprisingly dry. You've been the driest these last couple days you've been in weeks because you had a treehouse to hide in that other night, and then it didn't rain last night. Like,
I don't trust it.
I mean, it's nice to wake up and not
Why is the
wish.
DM rolling dice?
encounters.
He does that.
Why is Yenben asking the voice
I
in the
forgot
sky?
to code switch, okay?
Wait, does
Who are you
Yenben
talking
is
to?
Yenben's passive perception so high he can hear my dice rolls?
No, not yet.
Is that the I have a bad feeling about this? Is that feeling?
Yeah, there you go. Is Yenben actually hears the dice rolls?
His passive perception 17, but not the highest I've ever had.
So if you guys move at a fast pace, you might be able to make it to the wreck of the narwhal today. Or you can move at a regular pace and keep foraging and doing things like that.
Well, we have Bo.
Yes.
Right.
With Bo, will he be able to lead us? I assume lead us correctly in the fast pace, because I know that
Yep.
if
Absolutely. He knows this area very well, so he doesn't need to roll. But he will still need to roll the d4, so there's a 50-50 chance as to whether or not you'll actually go that extra tile. But if you go to fast pace, you won't be able to do foraging or anything.
I think that's okay.
Also, you'll have to feed the dinosaurs.
well, we got good berries for that, right, Lila? Dinos eat good berries.
Yes, I can prepare good berries.
I can also throw good berries.
So the dinosaurs need 6 days worth of rations to themselves. Because they are a large and a huge creature.
We can still do enough good berries to make that work.
All right.
Yeah, between the two of us.
All right. So go ahead and mark those rations off accordingly. And water for them as well.
Well, I'm going to mark a spell slot off for a good berry.
The
Mhm, me
dinosaurs each...
If we both do good
Yeah.
berries, we have 20 good berries
Yep.
between the 7
Right.
of us and the 6 per dinosaur. So we're good.
Yeah, that
The
leaves
6
one.
total for dinosaurs.
Still good.
Oh, yeah, still good.
The water, however, is medium creature is 2 gallons a day, large is 4, and then huge
Okay.
is 8.
Okay.
So 12 extra gallons of water
Extra
for the
gallons of
dinosaurs.
water. Okay.
Okay, and 50-50 chance. Actually, I'll roll this publicly. First roll of the night. You
Second.
want a high number. That's a 4!
We moved 3 tiles. We passed it. We have to go back.
No, you make it to the wreck of the narwhal, no problem.
Hey.
And then you are surrounded by plant-like fanfare. They're all playing bluegrass instruments.
What,
And-
no reeds?
Yeah, there you go. A little bit of pan flute. They're woodwinds.
Ah, naturally.
So you arrive and they welcome you, and Bo says, thank you for homing me. You are honorable. You're honorable. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the first I've been called that in a while.
Our
Your
pleasure.
your quest is of great importance. So I will entrust to you some of my greatest combatants. Each of them is a specialist in some combination. First, I will introduce you to Rotgut. He fought in the herbivorous wars over a year ago. He's an expert in guerrilla warfare, infiltration, and stealth. This is Blightfoot. Slayer of the Bovine Menace. This warrior specializes in assassination, stealth, and guerrilla warfare. Next is Munura Weedblade. The fierce femme fatale of the group. She is an expert in infiltration, guerrilla warfare, and assassination. Also, we have Tuberous Wickerfang, a ferocious force to behold. This member of the group has experience in stealth, assassination, and infiltration. Pineapple Jim, the newest member of the group, and very promising candidate straight out of the academy. Together, they are the Compostables.
I like him.
And so you see this band of 5 Vegapygmies walk forward with bandoliers of ammunition and tactical war paint, and then there's Pineapple Jim, who has a pineapple for a head.
Right.
We're gonna need to stock some more bananas for all these gorillas.
So, what this means is any one of you can call out one of their names to cast what was it? Thorn. What's that ranger spell with the thorn burst?
Hail of Thorns?
Yes, to cast Hail of Thorns. You can use several of them at once.
Okay.
They will feed themselves, and they will stay hidden through the entire campaign until called upon.
Nice.
We got fucking Overwatch over here. All right, so they are Rotgut, Blightfoot, Menorah, Weedblade, Tuberous Wickerfang, and Pineapple Jim.
I think there's one more. Nope, Tuberous Wickerfang and Pineapple Jim. Yep,
I did get all 5. Okay.
you did.
That is going to be very hard to remember to call on them in the next.
If you want all of them, you can just call on the Compostables.
I did write that. Again, that is going to be buried in the notes, so we'll try and remember that.
So, I will say if you call all of them, they only deal a d6 piercing damage instead of a d10.
Oh.
But it's 5d6 in a 15-foot area.
And then I guess, are they all single use and then they go home?
Or
is this like...
No. They're assigned
Excellent.
to you.
Excellent. And you thought you had enough NPCs in the last fight.
Nope, they are staying hidden, and they don't talk, and they don't...
They are semi-sentient
group
magic
item.
items.
Basically. Functionally, mechanically speaking, they are a shared magic item, essentially. I'm giving you guys a command word kill.
A command word do some damage over there.
But they can only do it once per day. Each.
Yeah, okay, fair. That's fair. Okay, cool. Pleased to meet all of you, all things. They're Vegapygmies, right? They're like this big.
Oh yeah, they're tiny.
Okay.
Also, almost all of them look like Manura Weedblade looks like a grassy version of Bayonetta. And the brothers that I said at the top, Rotgut and Blightfoot, they both equally look like Rambo.
Of course.
And Tuberous Wickerfang wields a wicker sword.
Makes sense.
They're all badasses. They're great.
I don't doubt it.
I'm writing all of this down and it's becoming canon.
I said it out loud. It's canon.
Yeah.
It's canon before it hits your notes.
I'm enshrining it in my notes.
There you go. So yeah, you are now safe to take a rest. and you no longer have to worry about Bo.
All right.
It's
Right.
back to the original, or not the original group, but original number.
Well, if we are safe to rest here, perhaps we could replenish some of our water. We are down only 45 gallons, and based on how this is going, we still got 3 days of travel.
So I have 2 second level spell slots left. I can cast Create or Destroy Water, I think twice.
Just don't destroy any.
Well,
That's how magic works,
And-
right? You flip a coin. You have to call it to get which.
With create water, you can actually, you don't have to create a cube. You can just fill all of the containers in a 5-foot cube.
okay. Well, if I cast it twice, I create water twice, I can create up to 20 gallons.
Perfect.
I thought you created a 5-foot by 5-foot by 5-foot cube of water.
So material, a drop of water, of creating water, or a few grains of sand of destroying it. Create water. You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area.
I must be thinking of a different spell.
You must be, because 5 foot by 5 foot by 5 foot is
Huge.
935 US gallons.
I might be thinking of control water or something like that.
Yeah, that must be it.
Well, I think the move earth spell is kind of like that too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 5 feet by 5 feet by 5 feet. Push.
Anyway,
It doesn't. I don't create earth.
shape waters mold earth, but with water.
Right. Okay. So
Fair.
So anyway,
20 gallons. So 20
but
gallons.
20 gallons is still not nothing.
20 gallons. Yeah, not nothing. That brings us up to where we were this morning.
And if need be, if there's any I assume the narwhal has a sort of water collection themselves, and even if there's a small creek, I can just get some water and purify it as well during the night, if need be.
The Vegapygmies drink from the dirt. Bo, however, has a few rain collectors that he has set up that he would probably be willing to share.
Okay, well, if it's just rain collectors, then we can just let him keep his water.
We'll
If
keep
there's
our
a
and we'll
stream
just
or
set up our
something
rain
nearby.
collectors.
We'll set up ours.
Yeah.
And if need be, well, there's ocean.
By the time we get this will last us to the ocean, and then we can use whatever magics you can to purify
Drink
it.
the ocean.
You're not planning on drinking seawater, are you? That sounds horrible.
Purified.
It's just you just gotta heat it, and it's just fish soup. It's already pre-seasoned.
No, that's not.
There's salt in
It's
there,
still
right?
too salty. It's too salty. There's too
You
much.
Just add more water. Dilute it.
Where do you get? Okay, I'm not. Go ahead and try. I encourage you to do so. That would be wonderful.
For guides, your lack of creativity in finding fresh water right next to the ocean disturbs me.
We are navigators first and foremost.
Fair enough. That's okay. If we're sitting out by the ocean, we can always fish and find other things to do for the next couple days. But until then, Bo, you mind if we crash here tonight?
No, not at all. That's yes, please. I welcome you.
Fantastic. So we probably don't even need to set up a watch here, right? Like we're safe.
No.
Safe.
No, you're fine.
Hey, naps.
I have not had a full night's sleep in about 21 days. Good night.
I haven't had a full night's sleep since I was born.
The compostables post up all around, and you don't see them, and every so often you hear a rustle, and you just see one of them poke their head out of a bush, and then go back down.
Periscope up, periscope down.
Yeah, exactly. With their repeating crossbows and things.
Fantastic.
So yeah, no encounter tonight. You wake up uneventfully. When you wake up, Lila, one of the little children, one of the young Vegapygmies, walks up to you and pulls on your sleeves.
I immediately look down and I greet the tiny plant and
You don't speak Vegapygmy, but you're pretty sure that the next word that comes out of their mouth in their language means Uppies. Because these kids remember how much you were playing with them last time you were here.
And I am delighted by this. And I scoop Plant Child and put Plant Child on shoulders. It's here.
On top of the world. Kid loves it.
Excellent. I'm just gonna walk around for a bit. Do the tour.
This is actually in the night, though. This child has woken you up to do this.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'll give them a walk around a little bit and then, try to settle them back to bed.
As you are walking around, more lights in the village turn on, and more children run out.
Okay, you guys.
And you even see one of them open the door, and you see this Vegapygmy mom with the equivalent of a house coat and curlers in her hair, in the equivalent of her hair, and just fine, go, just be good. And then closes the door and goes back to sleep.
Can I? Could I try speak with plants to speak to them?
Yes, you may.
Okay. Can I cast speak with plants?
Big green, big green, big green. Green bear.
Okay, so how heavy are they?
They're children, and they're small children
of a tiny
and
race.
They're made of. They're a small race.
Oh, okay.
So they're probably tiny, and they're not, and they're made of
plant
and vegetables. So I would say an armful of them is like a sack of potatoes.
Okay. I guess I'm just thinking about how many I can install. They're can I put one up here and one on one arm and one on the other one and
Absolutely.
one on each leg?
You could fit multiple in one arm. You're huge.
Okay. Compared to them, yeah. All right, so I'm going to scoop as many as I can and just
Yay! They love it!
Okay,
Big
all
green!
right.
Woo! Woo!
Okay, now y'all need to go to bed before your moms kill me.
Aww.
We can play more in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
In 80 different directions.
Right.
Scatter.
There were probably only 10 of them. Frankly, there might be 40 Vegapygmies in the entire village, and 10 of them are these small children.
Cute.
Of varying ages, I would say, but the youngest ones are the ones that are most entertained by Big Green Bear.
Well, Big Green Bear is now going to go to bed.
All right. And time passes and nothing else eventful happens through the night.
Alrighty. How much rain did we get?
Good question. None. That is a 1.
Still pretty dry. Alright, well, we got plenty of ocean. We'll be fine.
All right, I'll subtract all the rain from the rest of us.
Okay, what pace do we want to move at?
I'm thinking just regular so that we can water the dinos and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're ahead a day because we doubled, so I think we're pretty good.
And we're going to that peninsula there, right?
Okay. Shall we survival rolls for foraging, etc.?
Yeah, who wants to do it? Who
I will
wants to survive?
forage.
I will navigate. With
Okay,
the help of the
one guide will help each of you.
I will be
Sure.
perception. I'll look
I
around.
will assist.
Thank God for advantage from the guides helping. That's much better.
Perception.
Perfect. Okay.
Mordai, are you?
I'm assisting you
You're
on your
assisting.
lookout. So,
Okay, so that gives you
Do
advantage.
you want to roll? Or
well, I just give you advantage, so you can roll again.
Wait, do advantage.
I don't know who has higher perception.
I don't think it matters. 21.
Yes, my perception is 0, so
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I will assist in things.
You're good
Do
at
we-
following directions.
Mhm.
Absolutely. It's like following a recipe. It's fine. You just do what the recipe says, and everything works out.
Mordai, what's that over there? What's that?
Is that another tree?
I think that's a tree. Okay, yeah. Yep, you're right. It's just a tree.
I don't know. We've seen flowers move. Could be more.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Maybe we should look at all the flowers. Make sure none of the grass attacks us, too.
Well,
Now we need to fly. Just avoid the jungle entirely.
I mean, that sounds like the best idea we've had.
I would look like a fucking ghost.
As
I
you
failed to see
are,
how this is a bad thing.
sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
I was doing my things, I found my stuff, and then I just started talking, and I forgot you guys were talking. My bad. Please continue. I like your roleplay.
No, go.
Okay.
Forward the story.
Okay.
Hey, story.
As you are moving through the jungle, the thick foliage parts, and John, from the corner of your eye, in a clearing not too far away, you see something red pooling on the ground.
Is it like a liquid?
Probably.
Mordai, look. This time it's not a tree. Unless it's a red tree. That's like liquid. How far away is it?
At this point, maybe 20 feet.
Is it in front of us, sorry, or to the side?
Kind of ahead of you, a little bit off to the side.
Okay. What do you think that is? Should we stop?
Can I listen? See if there's any particular sounds coming in that direction? Or is that part of the
You listen and
Is there
you don't hear anything.
anything in particular?
Nothing out of the ordinary, just
Jungle noises?
standard jungle noises.
Um,
I really wanted to say it'll be fine, but man,
Okay,
this jungle
yeah.
is dangerous.
This is true. Maybe we'll just. Hey guys, there's some red on the ground there. I don't know what you guys think. You guys want to go check it out?
I follow John's finger.
You see a pool of red stuff on the ground.
I go check it out.
I mean, what?
Is it like sap? Is it coming from a tree? Or is it kind of like just oozing out of the bottom of a bush?
It's a puddle of red stuff. You'll have to get closer to learn more.
Or we could ignore it.
You could.
Because if we ignore it, we
Or
won't
we
get
know what we're
attacked
getting
by it.
into.
Well, okay, so I'm seeing these guys kind of look around at this, and I'm getting curious myself. So
Thank God.
So I can I do like a perception check to start out, kind of, or an investigation to kind of see.
From this distance, you're pretty confident that you've learned everything that you could ascertain without getting closer.
Okay, well, I can come a little bit closer.
Like, split the difference, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get within about 10 feet, right?
Okay.
And you see that it is the crushed remains of an unarmored dwarf, showing signs that it was stomped to death by a rampaging dinosaur.
Is this person still? I assume they're dead.
They're very dead.
Can we?
Okay.
Unrecognizable. The beard did not get crushed. That's how you can tell it was a dwarf.
Well, they're kind of uncrushable, I guess.
Correct.
Lila, what is it?
It's
Is it a plan?
it's a very mushed dwarf. We should
you like to
probably
investigate the body?
go.
Would you like to investigate the body?
Well, I mean, maybe quickly. Like, if you guys want to look at this body quickly, but I don't think we should hang around because
I think we should all stand around in a
Well-
circle and investigate it. Okay, with
Here,
sticks.
why don't I go up the extra little bit in front of Lila, but I'll stealth up through
Okay.
the bushes as best I can.
Sure.
And I can investigate the body while we have all of the spell slingers at the back.
You go ahead and roll stealth.
No,
The dead body does not notice you approach.
fantastic.
Oh, whoo! Wait, how do we know that?
I'd
And
be more worried if it did, if I'm being honest. Like,
fair.
We're on Chult, so saying the dead body notices you is like, well,
Ooh,
thing that
nah.
works.
like,
happened? This happened.
You're right. Zombies. No. I'm kidding. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
okay. I suppose I'm not the person to do this.
I mean,
you're there.
can I help him?
Now roll a D100.
E100. Why they put it below all the other?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey,
83. 83 plus 14.
27.
97.
97. You find a horn of blasting.
Hey, there we go.
That sounds very dwarfy. Dwarfy thing to do.
I assume horn like a blowing horn.
Well, upon closer investigation, you are confident that you could, if you plug the bottom, you could use it to drink. And if you, and it is made out of a horn. So it is every type of horn.
There.
At the narrow end, if you blow in it, stuff happens.
Hey guys, do you think this is why this guy got crushed?
No, I think that. How big are the dinosaur tracks that crushed him?
Dinosaur sized.
We have two sizes of dinosaur in our party, and they get bigger. So
Are we
I
like
would say it. The footprints are probably 5 feet long.
oh,
yeah, that's why. I mean, if we want to get out of here, I think that might not be the worst idea.
Before we skedaddle, well, it looks pretty crushed, but could it come back as an undead? Or is it pretty much paste and we don't have to worry about it?
It looks pasty from my vantage.
I would
Can
be
I just-
so like it would be so painful. Like I don't know.
Can I just firebolt
What a
it?
sorry specimen that would be to come back from that. Just this like soggy zombie.
Can we
like-
just all like firebolt it? Just
Well, I have
pay
create bond.
respects to.
Well, as John does, he has his little fireball. I have create bonfire, so just
Yeah,
rest in peace, dwarf.
rest in pieces.
one other important question about the footprints.
Okay.
Which direction were they heading?
Make a survival check.
Can I help?
Please.
Oh,
So the first roll is 30.
Ooh.
Second one's
Hello.
16.
I don't think you needed my help.
Can I add
So-
how long ago were these footprints made?
So, taking account the body and the footprints and all that, and the fact that it hasn't rained in several days, you think that these footprints were at least as old as the last rainfall. Since the ground has
Okay.
dried, the footprints have not been made since the ground has dried. So that gives
Okay.
you a couple of days. You know that it is from a specific breed of T-Rex, and you know it is exactly middle-aged, and it is exactly and it has a little bit of a limp, like it's
A thorn in its left front toe, like
exactly, yeah,
Its dental
and a chip on
record,
its shoulder.
social security number.
Somehow you know it has
Place of
exactly
occupation.
63 teeth.
dental records.
Yep. And
He just goes like that full. You know that scene in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn is like tracing the path
Of the hobbits.
of the hobbits through the high grass.
He knows
He's
exactly
doing
what
that
happened.
as where this dwarf was running from, fell down, got crushed, didn't get eaten, and then
it, so yeah, you'd say it's a few days old, and it was moving north.
okay.
And, but you're very confident you could track this creature.
Was it moving north at a like high rate of speed? Was it running, or was it just like blah 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 blah? How far apart of the footprint?
You know what? I'll even let you say it seems strange for a carnivorous creature to stomp on something like this without eating it.
Yeah.
So with that natural 20, you're under the impression that this was a prey drive response, not a hunger response. And it did it kind of just for fun.
Okay.
So it ran after the dwarf quickly, stomped on it,
Walked away.
and then its toy was gone.
Okay.
Like scrape the. Have you ever seen a cat play with a dead mouse?
Uh-huh.
You can see that unfolding in the tracks before you. Like once it stopped moving, the fun was over, and it just went back on its way.
I think Yenmen just describes all of that going out to everybody, down to the 63 teeth and the thorn in its left paw.
Wow, that's impressive. You could figure out just from that? I can't see it.
You have the capacity to track a hawk on a cloudy day.
Yeah.
That is a DC 30. So,
I knew a ranger would come in handy in this campaign.
right?
And it won't be the last time.
God willing. Anyways,
Yeah, you guys could track this thing if you want.
Mm,
We're on a time scale.
yeah, I think we got places to
time
be.
scale.
deadline.
Deadline.
The Explorer missed his deadline.
Well, here we know it went that way. We need to go that way. We also now know there's a T-Rex in this area.
Which means I would like to go that way.
Yeah, but that was 2 days ago.
You want to go the way with the T-Rex?
No, I'm sorry.
You want to go that way?
I reflected funny. Yes, I want to go away from the T-Rex. Personally, that's my preference.
Yeah, I do not want to go fishing for. That is not the kind of prey you just go after willy-nilly. Otherwise, you end up like him.
Fair enough.
Squishy.
Also, what would we do with him anyway?
Oh, I'm sure we could find a place where we could sell his teeth, his skins, his meat, and all sorts of other things.
But
A T-Rex trophy sells for a lot.
But you got to survive the fight first.
And get it
this
home
is true.
somehow.
And we are still 2.5 days out from where the ship's coming from.
Yep.
And I don't know about you, but I ain't no frost giant that can drag a fucking T-Rex corpse across half a country.
Yeah. So I'll just
Onto
I'll
a
just finish up with the dwarf. I'll mold earth to bury him. Rest in peace. And we'll
Did we
continue
check his
with-
pockets before we buried him?
Yeah, that's what the sound, the horn.
I presume that I checked his pockets, right, DM?
Yeah,
so-
you
That
found
was part of the
the
investigation.
horn of
Okay.
blasting. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just
So
making sure.
the way I decided to do the investigation was you investigated, and then we added that to the rule table
Hmm.
because all the better stuff is at the end at the higher
Yeah.
numbers,
I like that.
right?
All right. So back on the dusty trail.
That was your encounter for the day. It's getting late. Ready for camp.
Let's go.
Camp time. Camp away from this, and then since we know that there's roughly a T-Rex, do we want to try to avoid any clearings and try to stick to some dense trees? So even if it does show up, we have tree barriers.
You
Yeah,
can do
nothing
that.
I don't
wrong
know.
with that. Do
It's
you still
about
have that alarm spell?
You bet I do.
I will also cast a ritual of Tiny Hut.
Hey,
Oh,
tiny
shit.
hut.
All
Tiny
right.
Hut.
Yeah, we can do that.
So remind me, are you just safe in that hut? Nobody can go in or out without your permission? Is that how
It's
that works?
I think it's
Or is it
limited
just
to
a physical space?
medium creatures, though.
It is medium creatures only, so unfortunately,
The
I do not do.
dinosaurs. We still have to look out for the dinosaurs.
Well, maybe I can be outside with dinosaurs. I don't think I'm very
I
medium.
think you should be inside because I think this might help with the hag situation.
Is it an extra dimensional space or is it just a physical
Don't-
force field dome?
Dome of force.
It
Yeah.
says all other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it. The atmosphere inside is warm and dry.
I mean, that sounds nice.
But it's not a. It's still in the same dimension, right?
It does not prevent extra dimensional things from reaching through dimensions. No.
Okay,
But-
right.
No spell can pass through it. So there's that's an offline discussion. Yeah, because spells and magical effects can't pass through it. It's
That sounds
vague.
vague.
I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like it's DM discretion.
So there's a good chance it could work. You're right. It
I
might
think
protect you.
the other thing is, I think if something does pass through it, doesn't it just collapse, or can it just?
No,
not?
if you pass through it, it collapses.
Um,
So you have to stay in it, John.
Ah,
Well,
what level spell is that? Third?
third level, but I'm casting as a ritual spell. So.
Excellent.
I'll be doing my alarm.
Are you doing it as a ritual as well?
I can only do it as a ritual, yes.
Well, I guess I can do that.
Oh, there it is.
Well, since we have safe lodging for everybody, I can sleep outside with the dinosaurs, or be outside. We can take walk shifts outside.
Well, I'll be taking first watch since I'm setting up the alarms, and that'll take some
Fair
time.
enough.
All right. So, you all get set up and get rested, and so on and such which. And it is morning already.
All right.
Nice,
Alrighty.
nice and easy.
Yeah.
As she sleeps. I am refreshed. Lila is in a good mood. We are.
It is a heavy rainfall, so you gain
Ooh.
1.5 gallons per rain catcher. And I think we've got 5, right?
5,
Mhm.
which is 7.5 gallons, and the humans go through 6.
Great.
Can
Water
I just round up?
What do you mean?
I don't want to deal with 0.5 of a gallon.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. So we gain 2 gallons.
All right. Cool.
Same
And don't forget
marching
to count
orders.
your rations, water, and
Ration.
insect repellent.
Oh, speaking of rations, did we roll for how much Lila got foraging?
No.
No, we didn't. So maybe I should do that. It's just D4, right?
D6.
D6. 6 it is. Okay, 4.
Great. So that's 4
4 rations.
rations.
I'll
Yes.
take a ration off of mine.
Cool.
Oh no, yeah, I'll take a ration off of mine, and someone else will have to take a ration off.
I'll take one. I got extra rations.
Yeah, I got tons. So we are 1 day ahead of the ship.
Well, that's not bad.
I vote we continue on at a steady pace, see what we can find.
Yep. Keep
Get
it.
up to this point on the map, and then prepare for a signal fire the next day.
That sounds good to me.
Very good.
Because if I recall correctly, we said wait for 3 days, then send the boat. So it is now 3 days. So the boat will be leaving the port today, and it'll take 2 days to get here. 3 days.
We had planned it for like a total of 5 days
Yeah.
because we had 5 squares, or 6 days, and we had 6 squares to move. But we went extra fast with Bo,
Yes. Okay.
so we gained an extra day, or we gained a lead on the boat.
Same marching order as yesterday, everybody.
Sure.
Sure.
Easy.
Lila, not enough for gain
Okay.
any rations. Go ahead and roll
Sure.
it, and you can have assistance. Lila, you can have assistance from the other guide. actually.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. And
You get advantage to.
John, go ahead and roll your perception a second time. Okay, so that's enough to survival to get us moving.
Perfect.
Ooh.
It's very heavy rain. We can't see a lot.
Can't see anything. What's that? Is that a raindrop?
Is that a branch?
Did you have a rough trance last night, friend?
I have rough trance every night. I don't know why I'm Scottish now.
Yeah, rough trance every night.
So tired.
Scottish mushrooms.
Hey, I didn't think
See,
elves were supposed to sound like dwarves.
I had such a rough night. I'm turning into a dwarf.
You were just affected by
stopping
visions of that dead dwarf getting squished.
You haunted by that dwarf? Is that possible? Is that a thing that can happen?
Oh no! Do you think the dwarf is going to come into my dreams?
Hopefully not.
I don't know. Is that a thing that can happen? No one's saying no, so that means it's a yes.
Well, stranger
We have to be
shit has
careful.
happened, man. We trekked across the jungle undead. We had a zombie T-Rex thrown at us.
Man, I can't wait
As
to-
you say that,
Oh,
as
no.
you bring up the zombie T-Rex that was thrown at you before, while you're wandering here around, you have a John.
Yeah.
You rolled not great on that perception check.
Your mate. Yeah, it's not great.
And from behind,
Oh no.
just a little too late, you hear all too familiar footsteps. Echoing. And coming closer.
Father, is that you?
Familiar as in
More recent than that.
giants?
Are these loud enough that Yenben also perceives them?
Oh, definitely.
Everybody, get off the trail. Through the trees.
Let's just see.
Can I
You need to take a break. Little 5 minutes. You to prep there, DM?
Do you guys need 5 minutes?
No? I'm good. We spell kite. That's what we do. Run and
Run
gun.
and gun, boys. Run and gun.
Comes a time when those dinosaurs are problematic.
Yeah, let's take a quick 5. All right, so we'll be right back after I get this encounter ready, and we'll see you soon. Welcome back, everybody. So, I changed my sweater. It's fresh from the dryer. It feels very nice. Nice and cozy and warm, just in time for Frost Giants.
Oh, that's what's familiar.
You hear...
Sorry, carry on.
And because you rolled so spectacularly low on your perception check, unfortunately, and Yenben was distracted, you hear the booming footsteps approach more quickly than you realize. There must have been something to do with the material of the ground that they were walking on that you didn't notice until it was too late.
Ooh.
And they see you and call out, Artisimber?
He left us for dead.
Yeah, there's no Artisimber here. Never heard of that name before.
So you know where Artisimber is?
He ran into the jungle, left us for dead.
We know
Kind of
where
ass.
he was about a week
He's behind
ago.
you. Look behind you.
They walk towards you. Closer. Their hounds at their side on leashes, ready to be released.
Oh, there's sound effects. I don't like it. I don't like it.
They're very aggressive small dogs. They're large creatures with the attitudes of a Jack Russell. And
Got it.
I huff at them with the attitude of a much larger bear who has no patience for this.
will you take us to Artisimber?
We don't know where he is.
Well, then you will come with us.
We got other deadlines.
What?
The captain would like to speak with you.
Who's his captain?
You'll know more when you get to meet her.
Okay, well, we're on a schedule. We have someplace to be, so we're not.
I'm very sorry to hear that, but unfortunately, so are we.
You're very kind.
Your customer service sucks.
You can come with us the easy way or the hard way. Which is it going to be?
Could we do it the easy way, please?
Can we do the fun way?
Yeah,
What's the
what
fun
are we?
way?
What do you think the fun way is? What exactly? I know what I think the fun way is. What sounds the most fun to you?
I think he's thinking Uppies.
I mean,
I would be surprised if it was the first time that a frost giant had ever been asked for uppies.
Are you a small child?
I mean, he is.
In this jungle, it sure feels
It's
like
hard. It's hard to tell when you're that small how old you are. It plays tricks on your mind.
All right, but in all seriousness, where is this cabin of yours?
We'd be happy to take you to her.
Can I
But-
backstep as they approach?
But my question is where?
The place we're going to take you.
Yes, and
Yeah,
where
where is that?
The place
to-
we're going to take you. And they step
we're-
closer.
Can you provide a cardinal direction?
because we're trying to for a rain check on the date.
Either you're going with us in one piece, or you're all coming with us, or we'll only take the one who survives.
I presume Farul and Gondola are trying to keep the dinosaurs as far away from these giants as possible.
Yeah, they would keep moving too.
Well. Now, see, here's the thing. I can point you to directly where Artisimber was. Where he was.
That's again where he left us for dead.
But it was a morning after you should also have a report of a frost giant, whose name I did not receive, but whom we allowed to leave.
You allowed him to leave. The three of them laugh together.
We did.
Make an intimidation check.
Can I also stand up next to him and try to, look big and orky and intimidating as a help?
Sure. Your assistance makes it a straight roll.
Great. I wasn't trying to intimidate them per se, but that's not good.
Oh no.
Well.
He is not intimidated.
He is not intimidated.
Well, he should know I'm telling the truth.
We haven't been back in a while. Also,
Well,
you know that the report would not have made it any real distance, right? So depending on where their home base is,
you sound like you're
Ace
underwater again. I didn't catch any of that.
We
Sorry.
missed a little bit of that. You went underwater for a second.
so
There we
you
go.
you don't know where their camp is, so you don't know how long it would take for a
Right.
frost giant to report that.
Well, one good turn deserves another. Seems to be the law of this jungle and many other harsh lands. Wouldn't you agree?
I prefer, when it comes to laws of nature, I prefer might makes right.
Well, that's just rude.
But you know what? I think you're right. Right. And you know what? Honestly, if you want to go get Simber, look at our little legs. We just slow you down. So if we just
I had a really, really clever and exciting line to start combat with, and then you kept talking.
Yeah.
I was so ready.
And
Okay.
you threw three of the bastards at us again. And we're down most of our army.
Yeah, the army left you. So sorry, say that again. Oh,
I was gonna giants. You're right.
We're gonna slow you down.
Might makes right, and look at you. Look at our little legs. If you take it to the camp, it'll take you like twice, maybe even 3 times as long to get where you got to go, because no uppies or whatever. Or we could be like, hey, here's Simber. that's where he's going. That's where he's at, and then go get
you
him.
know where he's going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where is he going?
Hold on. It's one of the weird. Yeah, Ben, can I see the map? It's one of those. It's the weird ruin things. I was like to the northwest, I think. That where he said he was going.
Is that how we're playing this, Jay? All right. Can I get I want to insight check Mordai.
Okay. Roll insight, and then Jay, I'll just get you to roll a d20. What are you looking for there, Trevathan?
Is Mordai hoping that I will give them enough information but mislead them, or give them exactly the right information?
I think you kind of have to make a guess here.
Yeah, that would be a 15.
A
roll.
Roll insight, Trevathan.
Okay.
That is a 23.
It's definitely.
Okay.
This is
All
where
right.
he's going. Show me that map. It's I can't remember the exact name, but it's the ruins where the Crimson Fist were going.
Oh, those ones. Muhaha.
Muhaha. Yeah, something about
Wahaha.
yeah. Apparently he had a camp there or something.
He said Mesro. That's what it was. It wasn't Muhaha. It was Mesro.
Mesro.
He made mention of Mesro.
That's what the name was.
No, wait, hang on. I'm getting these backwards. Mesro's where he's actually from, isn't it? Out of character. Okay. And
Yeah.
Yenben would say Muhaha.
Wahaha.
Muhaha.
Yeah, because that's Muhaha. This place has weird names, don't you think?
Now in Goblin,
I
that
tell the Giants. It's like you can hide anything here. Yeah, he's hiding out there in those ruins.
over in Muhaha.
Roll deception. With advantage because Yenben is helping.
Yes. This is a much better person to do this than me.
Come on. Hold on. You click. There we go. Advantage. Wow. Really?
Womp womp.
That
No.
I don't believe you.
do I have inspiration? No.
I didn't think you had spent inspiration from the last time you got it.
Did
I haven't given very much inspiration this game.
I had one. Did I use it? I can't remember.
I don't think you've used any inspiration.
But your second roll would have been a 10.
Well, because you said with advantage, so that was
Yeah.
with advantage. So
Oh, right. So, okay, roll again. Sure. Use your
with
inspiration.
advantage is the regular.
Just regular with it. Just regular with inspiration.
And I got a +7.
You know, if only there were a divination wizard with roll that might be applicable.
Literally anything above a 5.
Bob wants to fight these frost giants. That's what I'm hearing. All right, cool. So
meets it beats it.
So meets it beats it.
But who's meeting? Who's beating? Oh, I guess it'd be I'm defending since I'm lying.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
Got it.
they beat your deception,
But barely.
but barely.
They saw my winking. Curses. I'll know from that next time.
All right. So with that, they say, "Well, I don't believe you. So this is what's going to happen. My friend is going to drive his axe into your head for lying, and we're going to pick one of the rest of you to take home and interrogate to get an actual answer. I like the little one over there, the one on the dinosaur. And then we begin combat. So, first up is Yenben.
All right, if this is the way we're playing this. The dogs were the fastest, right?
I don't actually think so. No, the dogs are faster.
Okay. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Yenben is going to Hunter's Mark the dog closest to him.
Okay.
And he's just going to start peppering the damn thing.
All right, roll an attack.
Sorry.
Roll all your attacks.
Roll all my attacks. Okay. So the first one is 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Second one is not good. 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Big.
And then even higher, 16 to hit. So nothing crazy, but all
Awesome.
3 hit.
So roll damage.
Fantastic. So that is... I'm just going to roll all the damage at the same time.
Great.
So that is 4d8 plus 1d6 for Hunter's Mark and 2d6 for surprise attack. 1d6 for Hunter's Mark and 2d6 for surprise attack. 1d6 for Hunter's Mark and 2d6 for surprise attack.
So yeah, roll.
Plus 12.
Oh, I can't hear you.
54
Nothing.
damage?
54 damage.
Yep.
It's still up.
Is it? Oh, shit. Ah, damn. I was hoping I could get one.
Close, but not quite.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. And then running 30 feet away.
Anything else? You did bonus action, action, and move, so I think that's
Correct,
it.
yep.
All right, Mordai, go for it.
Remind me, our little plant pygmies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It was, what was the range? It was at 15 square. Is the burst?
So it is Hail of Thorns. So
Hail of
when
Thorns.
you call out one of them, you make an attack, and then the next time you hit, they will hit an area around them of 10 feet. So everyone within a 10-foot area of them, the same of that creature, will also get hit by the hail of arrows.
Okay.
On top of your regular attack damage.
Alrighty. So I think that would be.
Who's making the circles?
Oh, I get any circles.
I'm not doing anything.
I don't know if I want to use like
20-foot circle.
5,
That
10.
looks like it might be a fireball or something.
the I guess I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast the pup that Yenben hit
Okay, roll
then-
an attack.
and then run away.
Just Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
Okay.
I got 2 of those.
Ooh, nice. So those both hit. 14 and 13.
27.
And it's down.
Yeah, I'm not my other character, so I'm going to hit John with a Bardic Inspiration for my bonus, and then I'm gonna follow Yenben and just run as much as I can.
Our map is drunk.
Yeah, do you guys, let's just move everything down.
Sounds good.
Jay, did you move your character too far off the map and now you can't get him back?
Yeah, I did.
I think they're gone.
Yes, I'm gone. They can't get me. I don't exist. Loopholes.
That's not how that works.
That's too bad. I tried.
It's like being lost in time and space.
Right? Let's just pull out another. You haven't taken any damage or anything, so.
Yeah, so. I'd have been. Yeah, I would end up there.
Something like that. Okay. So you
I've
can
no-
continue turn.
I do not control that token, so.
Well, why not?
Because computers and stuff. There we go. Thank you. How'd we get up there?
Anything else this turn?
I did my bonus. I moved. I did my attack. That's all I can do.
Now it's the Frost Giant's turn.
Ah! Why is it always 3 of them?
That's what it says in the book.
Ugh.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And I'm going to make a wisdom save for banana candy.
Okay.
See if they panic. DC 15. They panic. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Running away. I wonder what inventory is on their back.
Nothing.
I think the water.
Nope, that's on the Triceratops.
Oh, that's right. We did move that all over the Triceratops.
I thought we split it.
We did, but then we went through all of the stuff on the Hadrosaur, and
We're like, well, that's too much, and the Triceratops does nothing. Yeah, that does. That.
Okay.
I think, yeah, we just have banana candy just for reasons, because we're not going to leave the poor dinosaur here, I guess.
exactly.
We can sell a racing dinosaur to do the racetrack when we get back. If we get back.
I don't feel like that's wise.
Oh,
Zongo. The Frost Giant attacks Zongo for 15 slashing damage, and then is going to do it again. I think those both hit. How much? Yeah, their AC is not very high. So that is 35 damage to Zongo.
Jesus.
I think that's more damage than Zongo has ever taken before.
It is.
yeah.
And that's one Frost Giant.
Crap.
He says, if we get their supplies, they won't last long. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
I thought we said that they would be backing Zongo and Banana Candy up more, but okay.
They did, and then initiative started, and you guys kept moving, but it's not Zongo's and Gundle is not their turn yet. They haven't had the
Alright.
chance to move.
Yep.
This Frost Giant's going to attack Lila.
No.
2 hits. Does a 21 hit?
Yep, a 21's gonna hit.
I'm gonna use silvery barbs on the 21.
Okay,
Hey, there you go.
so just re-roll.
Take the lower. And give advantage to someone else. Don't forget.
Who's coming up next?
For Lila.
Yeah.
I give advantage to Lila.
So that's
Thank you.
still a 12.
A 12 does not hit. Wait, no, an 11 hits, sorry.
Oh no,
11
you're...
hits?
Oh no.
I think I have an armor, because I'm not in bear right now, so
Mm,
Okay.
I'm not. But
Okay.
So what's your dexterity?
Any
15? Armor on at
Or,
all?
no, sorry, I have my dexterity's 12.
yeah, that's...
So, and I have medium, like leather armor, I think.
Okay,
Oh.
Well, then it might
medium
not.
armor,
Your
it's
AC should be
14.
higher.
It's
Okay, well
if you
then,
go into D&D Beyond, it might not be equipped. You have to equip it.
okay. Well, if it's, we say 14 then for this, for the sake of this interaction?
Medium armor, I think, is 14 or 15, depending on which one you have.
Okay. Well, then the, sorry, the second one doesn't hit then.
Okay. The new.
Yeah.
So the first attack misses, and the second one that I rolled a 25 does.
Ugh.
Correct.
So you take 25 slashing damage.
Jesus.
Okay, now I'm super mad.
As you should be.
And I'm...
And there's
Correct.
still one more to go. And he's gonna run up here and he's gonna hit Zungu.
Rude.
If it'll load. An 11 misses. He's gonna try to attack again. But a 28 will hit for 13 slashing damage, which not nearly as much as before. Alright, now we move on to John. It is your turn.
I think John is going to
Run away.
throw JJ or Mordai. Throw Mordai the hand
Okay.
and say, "Here, have a hand," and then he's gonna run.
Brave Sir Robin!
Yes, yeah.
Alright, so we'll say that throwing the hand is your action.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You still have a bonus action.
20, 25, 30. I don't know if I even have a bonus action. Oh, I can Misty Step another
I mean, if you
30
want.
feet.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gone. Actually, let's just leave your character over there.
Just put in like the corner or the edge or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Just for tracking's sake. Okay. And then it's Lila's turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast, haste on myself. So I'm going to gain 2 bonus AC, and I will have an advantage on dexterity saving throws, and I get an extra action on each of my turns. So it's limited to what I can do. But anyways,
It's an awesome spell.
it's an awesome spell. So I'm going to cast haste on myself. So that's my first action. My second action is I'm going to cast Healing Word on my dino friend there.
2 level
that's-
spells in a
Yeah,
turn.
you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
Oh, so I could attack or I could run, basically.
So- Bonus action, you could wild shape. Because haste is an action, right?
Yeah, haste, but haste grants me an additional action on each of my turns.
That is true. Yes.
So,
But I don't believe that allows you to cast a second leveled spell.
no, I think you're right about that, but I do get to do something. So,
Bears
I
move
guess
fast.
I'm gonna take all
animal
of,
goes
like, I'm
speed?
gonna dash. Can I dash and take all of my movement? So that would be 60, right?
Yep.
Yep.
With haste, I think it doubles your move speed, doesn't it?
Haste does.
Yep, you're right. So
doubles
that's
your movement
120. So I just want to move. So
You will proc an attack of opportunity if you leave the giant threatened area.
okay. Well, maybe not that then.
Well, don't you have
Um,
advantage of something or other? The silver.
I have advantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay.
But from you have advantage on anything from the silver barbs.
Is it a
No,
attack,
that's an attack.
Oh,
attack roll, ability check, or saving throw? So I don't know.
Oh, really?
okay. Okay, so maybe. Yeah. Okay, let's bear. I guess let's bear. Excuse me 1 second while I grab my bear.
Are you grabbing your bear or am
I am becoming a large brown bear.
A brown bear wild shape. Or do you want a different bear? Do you want the brown bear or a different bear?
Well, the brown bear has a. I mean, I'm looking at the table here. The brown bear has a challenge rating of 1.
Okay.
Which I think is
that's the best you can do right now.
The max I can do right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that bear gets 2 attacks. So, I guess first things first. Then I'm going to attack the frost giant that's closest to me with at advantage with my bite. So
go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh no.
At advantage.
At advantage, roll again.
Okay. All right, and I still need it. Okay, so that's going to be a +6 to my attack, so that's a 21 to hit.
So that's a 21 to hit?
Yes, because my bear gets +6 to attack.
Yeah, that'll do it. You should be able to double click on that token and access the character sheet through there for its abilities. The one that I put on the map for you.
Okay, let me look at the map, sorry. So, I'm sorry, which character sheet am I looking at?
Double click that one, that token, and then click open character sheet.
Oh, I have it. I have okay. I see what you're saying. It doesn't... The character sheet just has the attributes. It doesn't... Oh, I guess I can do the bite there.
You can click on bite and stuff.
Okay, well, I did the bite, so it's 1d8 plus 4 piercing damage. Here's my d8, so that's 7 piercing damage.
Okay, and
then
you're rolling another attack?
Okay, so that's my claws.
That'll hit.
That's 2d6 plus 4. So that's 15 damage.
Brutal.
And then are we... Since bear gets 2 attacks, does this also still get an additional attack because of haste?
It gets... Okay, so you used your...
First action...
action to cast haste.
Haste. Bonus action to bear.
For wild shape. Hasted action, you can attack again.
Okay, hasted action, I can attack again. I'm going to go claws again. Yes.
The bears have multi-attack.
Good to go. Where'd that character sheet go? Oh.
Just had it. Oh no.
Okay, here we go. Oh, got it. Okay. Claws again.
So...
And it's not rolling the 2d6 for you for some reason.
The haste spell says 1 weapon attack only.
But the bear has multi-attack to start with.
Okay, fair. Yep. So you're just taking the multi-attack option.
Yes.
It's not extra attack, which are... okay. Yep, I get you.
I rolled damage for you, so that's 6.
That's 2d6 plus 4.
So 10?
So 10.
10.
Yeah.
All right. So,
So
I think that's everything on your turn.
Well, based on what Brett just said, if the bite and the claws are 1 action, does that mean that I also get to bite again?
You don't get to multi-attack again. You
Okay.
get 1 more weapon attack with a haste.
Okay. Well, I have.
You get a 3rd attack though.
That's exciting. I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, that's a great use of the spell. So now, it is the Winter Wolf's
Did
turn.
you want to move away there, Lila?
Well, I don't know if I want to provoke an attack of opportunity.
It's up to you.
It is up to you.
Okay, maybe Yeah, maybe I'll move closer to Jay here. I don't want to abandon
All right,
Zongo at
attack
all,
of
but
opportunity.
Okay.
Haste
Plus 2
increases your AC,
AC.
though.
and advantage. Okay. Well, yeah.
Two over the bear form, which I think has an AC of 14. So 16.
The giant rolled a 27
Ow.
for 23 slashing damage.
Rude. Silo roars in anger. Roar. I
They
am
were?
angry.
They were in anger.
Roar.
Arr.
Arr.
Jesus.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. This winter wolf is going to use its breath attack.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
fucking
yeah, I forgot. They breathe cold.
It's a 15-foot cone, so let's take a look at this. I'll do snap the corner. Yep, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
So I need the both of you to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. That is Lila and Mordai.
Who's lowest?
Lila, you have advantage because of haste.
Okay, so
7. Oh.
Can I port and roll someone? Can I? But I guess
You
it's
can port and roll one of them.
okay, I got a 12, so
Just give me a second here. I want to actually give you a hasted token. So who are you port and rolling?
Well, I guess Mordai.
What number are you giving him?
There's a 13.
13 plus your dex?
I don't have dex. Just 13.
Still counts.
Still
DC 12. What?
Oh, DC 12. Sorry, I
DC
thought it was DC 15. Don't mind me. I'm just not paying attention, apparently. So, Lila, you both succeed,
Yep.
which means you take half damage. 4d8. Divided by 2.
Oh,
That's
Rude.
10 damage to each of you. To the two of you, rather.
okay, then that's gonna cause me to drop out of bear, I think.
Oh, also, you need to roll concentration for both.
For haste.
Yeah, for haste. So it was a 12 for the 25 and then a 10 for this.
Okay,
Right.
so
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
and I can also return fire with a hellish rebuke with my
Hey,
reaction.
there you go.
Okay, so first one succeeds. Make another Constitution saving throw, DC 10. Okay, good.
Yeah. Okay, so you got it for both.
And Mordai, do you want to do Hellish Rebuke?
Yes.
Go. What's the save on that? Or is it
15.
just straight up damage?
DC 15.
What type of save?
I had it right here.
A dex save?
I feel.
If it's fire, I think it's a dex.
Yeah.
Does a 13 make it?
Yep, Dex. 13, no. The 15.
All right, roll damage.
3d10.
Wow.
24.
How is it 3d10?
Tiefling bloodline. I can do it once per day
Wild.
at 5th level. My
You
demonic
see this
butt
Winter
awakened.
Wolf's confidence bolster and dwindle very quickly. So,
I got this. Oh shit, I don't got this.
Lila, are you no longer bear?
I am no longer bear now, yeah.
I'm swapping you back to the other one. Cool. It is now Ferul and Gondolo's turn and the dinosaurs. Banana Candy already ran on their turn, so it's gonna be Zongo and them. Zongo's gonna... Zongo's in melee, so we get Battle Fury again.
Hopefully.
Let's see. Unfortunately, all of Zongo's best stuff happens after charge.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's no knocking prone. It's just going to be a stomp, a gore attack.
Can Zongo action disengage?
They could.
How's Zongo looking?
Half health.
I assume Ferul and Gondola will want him out of there.
Yeah, we don't want him to get hurt.
So action disengage is probably the best call. You're right.
I rather than face tank 3 frost giants.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then 10 more feet.
Okay.
I'm going to do the thing where I select everything and move it all down again.
Okay, sounds good.
If I can get it zoomed at the right level. Ooh, there we go. Since everybody seems to be running away.
We are the spell
Absolutely.
You gave us 5 melee things we don't want to be in front of.
And that top left corner is just the people who are off the map right now. So then I'm going to roll
coward.
attacks for ruling Gondolo.
Fantastic.
Ooh. No, they would have had to disengage as well.
Probably.
They're riding Zongo. So
Whoever's steering Zongo disengages?
no, I'm gonna say if they don't want an
know
attack of
how that works.
opportunity, they're gonna
that's-
have to disengage.
That-
They
that-
can't
that-
move and attack and disengage on the same turn. That's not
No, that's fair. That's valid.
So then we move on to Yenben. What's she gonna do? You have a panicking dinosaur right in front of you.
But they
gonna run away
they
with
also
stuff.
they also would have moved further away, right? Because Zongo moves 50.
Got a
Okay.
message.
So Brett has just chimed in saying that riders do not provoke attack of opportunity because they are using their dinosaur's movement or their
Just in from the Technoverse. Update. Here we go, kids.
All right, let's do longbows. 12. I don't think that hits. No, 12 does not hit the frost giant. I will roll again for another one. 7 also doesn't. Gondolo. Misses. Gondolo. Flies wide. All right. So
God
it didn't
damn it,
matter
guys.
anyway. Now it's Yenben's turn. What's she gonna do? Actually, you know
Looking
what?
at the time, yeah.
Now that we've made it back to the top of the order, I think we're gonna call it there. We're gonna call it a session, and we will pick up next week and find out if we can survive without our army of NPCs.
Keeping the shit of it all.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Think of all the XP you'll get from this without having to share it with all of those NPCs, though.
Well, that would be nice.
Well,
You gotta be alive for XP.
yeah.
Well,
Schmermadeath.
standing over in the trees behind what's happening in the combat, Lila is conferring with the compostables about deployment.
Oh yes, that's also.
Yeah, don't forget about the compostables. And your horn of blasting.
Don't worry. That's
all
also
these
occurred to me.
new toys that you have at your disposal.
Yes, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
have schemes yet to be deployed as well. So,
So,
so these chunks.
thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and we'll see you next time. Toodles!
I hope we live.
Yeah.
Yay.